Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 16 show, where I, Nikki D, break down all 16 games, which means everybody is playing. Everybody already had their buys for the year. So, what game are you looking forward to seeing this weekend? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have an amazing day. And without further ado, let's get to our first game on the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 16 show. We have Thursday Night Football, as we got Bo Nix and the 9-5 Denver Broncos going on the road into SoFi Stadium to take on Justin Herbert and the 8-6 LA Chargers. And I think this will be a pretty close game in the first half. I think Bo Nix will probably have a touchdown pass. I think Justin Herbert will probably have one too. I think it'll probably be 17-14 Chargers at the half. But I think Bo Nix really gets it going in the second half. I think Denver's able to shut down Justin Herbert. And I'm picking the Denver Broncos to beat the LA Chargers. And in our next matchup, we have the first of two Saturday games, as we've got the 9-5 CJ Stroud-led Houston Texans going on the road into Arrowhead Stadium to take on Patrick Mahomes and the 13-1 Kansas City Chiefs. And I think this game has the potential to be a shootout. I think Kansas City will be up 24-21 at the half. I think Houston will keep this game close throughout its entirety. I think CJ Stroud will have 2 or 3 touchdown passes. I think Patrick Mahomes really steps it up and has a big game too, as I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Houston Texans. And in our next matchup, it's the other Saturday game, as we got Russell Wilson and the 10-4 Pittsburgh Steelers going on the road into M&T Stadium to take on Lamar Jackson and the 9-5 Baltimore Ravens. And I think this game is going to be very back and forth. I think Pittsburgh will probably be up 13-10 at the half. I think Baltimore comes out in the second half and really steps it up. I think Lamar Jackson will have 2 passing touchdowns and potentially a rushing touchdown. I think Derrick Henry will really get involved and get 100 yards rushing, as I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now to our Sunday games. First, we have the 2-12 New York Giants going on the road into Mercedes-Benz Stadium to take on Kirk Cousins and the 7-7 Atlanta Falcons. And I think Kirk Cousins has a big day against this Giants defense, one of the worst defenses in the league, and I think Kirk Cousins will have at least 3 touchdown passes in this game. I think Atlanta will probably be up 17-3 at the half and then step it up in the second half, as I'm picking the Atlanta Falcons to beat the New York Giants. And our next matchup on the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 16 show, we've got Jared Goff and the 12-2 Detroit Lions going on the road into Soldier Field to take on Caleb Williams and the 4-10 Chicago Bears. And I really don't think this game is going to be close. I think Jared Goff is going to have a great game today, and I think he'll probably have at least 3 touchdown passes. I think 2 of them will happen in the first half. I think Detroit is going to probably be up 21-7, 24-7 at the half, and then I think we'll step it up in the second half. I'm picking the Detroit Lions to put the whooping on the Chicago Bears. And in our next matchup, we've got Jameis Winston and the 3-11 Cleveland Browns going on the road into Paul Brown Stadium to take on Joe Burrow and the 6-8 Cincinnati Bengals. And I think Jameis Winston is going to have another struggle game. I expect him to throw at least 2, maybe even 3 interceptions. I think Joe Burrow is going to step up and have a great game. I think he's going to find Ja'Marr Chase a bunch in this game. I think he'll have 3 touchdown passes, at least 2 of them to Ja'Marr Chase. As I'm picking the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Cleveland Browns. And in our next matchup, we've got the 3-11 Tennessee Titans going on the road into Lucas Oil Stadium to take on Anthony Richardson and the 6-8 Indianapolis Colts. And I think Anthony Richardson is going to have himself a game. I do think Tennessee is going to find a way to keep it close. I think Anthony Richardson will have probably 2 passing touchdowns, 1 on the ground. But I think overall, I think Tennessee is going to keep it close right till the very end. But at the end of the day, I think the Colts will be the one to walk out victorious. I'm picking the Indianapolis Colts to beat the Tennessee Titans. And in our next matchup, we've got Matthew Stafford in the 8-6 LA Rams going on the road to MetLife Stadium to take on Aaron Rodgers and the 4-10 New York Jets. And I think the LA Rams is going to have a big game. I do think Matthew Stafford is going to throw an interception, and if he does, it's probably going to be the Sauce Gardner, the Jets. But I mean, I do think he'll have 3, maybe even 4 touchdown passes in this game. I think Aaron Rodgers is really going to struggle against the LA Rams defense. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws 2 interceptions in this game, but I think he'll throw 2 touchdowns as well. I'm picking the LA Rams to beat the New York Jets. Up next on the 2024 NFL Prediction Week 16 show, we've got Jalen Hurts and the 12-2 Philadelphia Eagles going on the road into the nation's capital to take on Jalen Daniels and the 9-5 Washington Commanders. And I think this game has the potential to be one of the greatest games we see this year. I do think it's going to be close from beginning to end. I do think Jalen Daniels steps up and has at least 2 or 3 touchdown passes. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have at least the same with a rushing touchdown. I think Philadelphia will probably be up 24-21 at the half, and it'll come down to us the ball last. I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the Washington Commanders. And in our next matchup, we have the 7-7 Arizona Cardinals going on the road to Bank of America Stadium to take on Bryce Young and the 3-11 Carolina Panthers. And I think Kyler Murray is going to have himself a great game this week. I think Carolina's defense is suspect. I think the reason why Carolina keeps this close is because of the fact they're at home. I think Kyler Murray does have about 2 touchdown passes, maybe 1 on the ground, but I think the Arizona running game, James Conner, could get it done too. I think the Cardinals are going to beat the Carolina Panthers. And in our next matchup, we've got the 12-2 Minnesota Vikings going on the road into Qwest Field to take on Geno Smith and the 8-6 Seattle Seahawks. And I think Minnesota's going to have a great game here. I think Justin Jefferson is going to have at least 100 yards receiving and 2 receiving touchdowns. I think Sam Darnold continues to have his magical season, probably about 3, maybe 4 touchdown passes against Seattle. I think Geno Smith is going to find a way to duplicate those numbers as well on the other side of the ball. But I think it's going to come down to who has the ball last. And I'm picking the Minnesota Vikings to beat the Seattle Seahawks. And in our next matchup, we've got Drake May and the 3-11 New England Patriots going on the road into Orchard Park to take on Josh Allen and the 11-3 Buffalo Bills. And I don't think this game is going to be close at all, rivalry or not. I think Josh Allen is going to find a way to run for at least 2 touchdowns. I think Josh Allen is going to find a way to throw for at least 3 touchdowns. I don't see the Patriots defense defense being able to step up and stop them. And I think the Patriots are really going to struggle, especially in the first half. I think Buffalo will probably be up 21-3 at half, go on to win this game by about 2 scores. I'm picking the Buffalo Bills to beat the New England Patriots. And up next on the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 16 show, we've got Trevor Lawrence and the 3-11 Jacksonville Jaguars going on the road to take on the 2-12 Las Vegas Raiders. And I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have himself a good game. I think Jacksonville's running game is definitely going to be effective. I think Jacksonville is probably going to be up 14-7 at the half and really step it up in the second half. I think they're able to put the clamps down on this suspect Raider defense, and I don't think the Raiders are going to be able to do much offensively anyway. I'm picking the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. And then on next matchup, we've got Brock Purdy and the 6-8 San Francisco 49ers going on the road into Hard Rock Stadium to take on Tua Tagovailoa in the 6-8 Miami Dolphins. And I think San Francisco is going to show up in this game. I think the receivers are going to be there. I think Juwan Jennings is going to come down with a nice touchdown catch. I think George Kittle will probably get a touchdown catch. I think Tua Tagovailoa could get 1 or 2 through the air, maybe 1 on the ground. I do think it'll come down to who has the ball last. I'm picking the San Francisco 49ers to beat the Miami Dolphins. And then our next matchup, we have Sunday Night Football, as we got the 8-6 Baker Mayfield-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers going on the road into Arlington to take on the 6-8 Dallas Cowboys. And honestly, the Cowboys have been horrible this season at home, which is where they are this week. I think Baker Mayfield comes in here and cooks, probably has about 3, maybe 4 touchdown passes. I don't expect this game to be very close, honestly. I think Tampa Bay will be up 24-7, 24-3 at the half and really run away with it in the second half, as I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to put the beat down on the Cowboys. And in our last matchup of the week, we've got Monday Night Football, as we've got Alvin Kamara and the 5-9 New Orleans Saints going on the road into Lambeau to take on Jordan Love and the 10-4 Green Bay Packers. And I think Alvin Kamara has a great game this week. I'm expecting him to go over 100 yards and a couple rushing scores. But we're going up to Lambeau here. I think Jordan Love comes out and has a wonderful game. Green Bay's probably up 17-10 at the half. I'm picking the Green Bay Packers to beat the New Orleans Saints. And that was the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 16 show. Well, what matchup are you looking forward to seeing this weekend? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video, go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And if you want to see some more of me, Nicky D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nicky D. This is the Nicky D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.